Hello, hello. Let's swap over. That all looks fine. Let's just test some audios quickly. Sounds okay. Nice. Okay. Plan today. So yesterday we got started on this turn-based battler. Pretty much had a lot of help from hey Zimni, how's it going? Had a lot of help from Captain in the chat, figuring out how the file sets work and stuff like that. So where we got to was just a case of, like, we've got a grid system here with a couple of units, and if you click on them it changes the color of one of the tiles, so it's very minimal at the moment, but it's a good starting point. You're resting. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Yeah, congrats on finishing LD. So you must have done compo again, right? You didn't want the extra 24 hours to just do the jam session. So today, gonna start off with the dailies that I normally do, but then, yeah, we were so close and would have had to switch to jam. Yeah, you said you submitted with like a minute to spare, didn't you? So, pretty nuts. But yeah, congrats. Hope it was good. And yeah, definitely take a break now. Are you gonna do any playwright streams, or you taking a break for a bit? I don't know whether to do any like LD play. I can't do rating because I didn't submit, but I am tempted to do a couple of like playthroughs and feedback stuff, but I'll wait and see. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, most people tend to wait. Yeah, I'll wait and see how I feel, how I'm doing with the progress and this and that kind of stuff. So yeah, the plan today will be to I just want to put like the structure around the game. So have like a main menu, have like a pause menu, settings, that kind of stuff. So less focus on what the game's actually going to do, just like the structure around it. That's what I'm going to look for. So I'll probably have to dive into the docs and figure out scene changing and stuff like that. Shouldn't be too tricky, I hope. It'll just be very basic, like boxy, few buttons, that kind of stuff. But yeah, we're going to start with some dailies. I thought yesterday it's probably like a bit too much to do them all in one go, so we're going to split it up into the word ones and then these other ones after. So hashtag is Wordle in 4 ways. So each of these words, some 5-letter word that we don't know. You've got all the letters and you've got 12 swaps, so you can swap 2 letter locations to try and make your words. And similar to Wordle, green is in the correct space, so we know that the A and the E are correct here. And yellow tells you that they're in that word, so we know there's an R in this first vertical word. But obviously where it's a crossroads, you don't know if this D belongs to the vertical second word or the horizontal first word. So what do we have in terms of, so normally check vowels first. So I think we've only got 4 vowels here. 2 E's, a U and an A, which normally says to me they need to be on the crossroads. So at the moment we've got an A in this word and an E. We've got an A and an E going this way. We have a U here in this word. But if this E isn't in a crossword, in the cross point, or the U isn't in the cross point, then this vertical word wouldn't have a vowel. So most likely, both, I imagine both of these are correct. So E should be in the center there. And well, U doesn't have to be here now. We know that the D is not here in the crossroad or at the bottom. So either it starts with D or one of these two spaces. Now the U can't be at the start. It's not there. It's unlikely to be at the end. So it is likely to be there. So D is either the middle or the start of this word. This word's probably serum, I think, which would give WA something ER, so probably water in this column. Yeah, I'm happy with those. That's going to be serum. That's going to be water. It's not water, waiver. Still got 6 moves left though. That's okay, I think. So this could be gated. No, it's probably rated, isn't it? So we'll swap these, and then we can swap these and swap these. Nice, 3 moves left this time. So then we take this into Betweenle. So Betweenle works by having 5-letter words that you're trying to find, and you're comparing its location in the dictionary. So all 5-letter words, A to Z, organized. And what I like to do is start with these words. So debug, rated, serum, waiver. So, oh, it's very close to debug. So, I mean, I've said I'm going to use these words. So rated would be next. And then we're going to fit somewhere in between here. So we're probably even still on the D. I think we're going to start with a D. Let's go donut. That should be lower. Maybe DI. DI. What do I like? Diner? Let's go with diner. Still a lot closer to the E. Ter. Just gonna turn this slightly down for me. What else could we have here? DE. Somewhere DI. Deity. Ah, brilliant. That was a lucky guess. So then I use this word in standard Wordle. Wait, am I not? Oh no, I missed it yesterday, didn't I? Deity. Ooh. And we play Wordle in hard mode, which means any letters that you guess correctly have to be used. So, what have we got here? No. Plant? No. Plank? Plaque? No. Let's go slack. So now we have to use an L in the second position for all our guesses. So, what can we go with that? What's going to be before the L? No S, no. Probably P. No. That's not a word. Oh, maybe, can we do globe? No, there's no E. Something L. And then probably a vowel, so O or U. No, I need an E. There's no Y to end it. What's it going to end in? Maybe an R? Or can we go with an O? Ooh, let's try floor. Oh, so close. Flower. It's got to be, right? Yeah, there we go. That's much better. Yesterday, we missed lager. I need to make sure I don't open word salad before, because the time starts. So, paper. What type of paper? A paper weight? Weight? Blank paper? No. Black paper? No. Bank paper? No. Bark? Paper something. Paper... Wow, how am I not seeing anything? Paper. Lot? No. What we got? We've got another 4 that's after weight. Paperwork. Okay. There's a 7. Paper. Lack. Paper rack? No. Paper... Where's this W still going to be used? Paper tower. No, paper towel. There we go. Paper... able. Paper... art. Arc. Need longer words. 4, 5, 7 and 5. They're linked with all the letters, all the words. Paper... trace. No, can't get that. Blank. No. Paper... paper bale? No. God, this is tough. Paper lane. Paper crane. So there's something before the C, or before CR. Paper cable. Paper can. No. Could start with the A or the B. No, blah. I want to say blanket, but I can't get over to that. Okay. Paper can. Paper cart. Okay, so after the C, there's a 7 and, well, between C and T. What's going to use this IG? Probably not coming that way. Tidge. Wow, this is a rough one again. What words can follow paper? Paper trail? The trail? No. Paper. So what have we had? Paper crane, paper towel, paperweight, paperwork. Paper. God, this is a struggle. What's the K going to be used with? Either CK or NK, I'd guess. So if it ends NK, we've got to go... How'd you get to that end? RNK doesn't work and CNK is a bit weird. So it's probably one of these, RK or CK. Paper Turk. Paper neck. Paper track. It wouldn't be able to be track because it's got to come before TO. So paper tiger. What? Is that a real thing? Okay, so we've got 2 words left here. 1 4 and 1 7. So, and we've got 10 letters here. So only 1 letter is used in both words. We can still use the T, unfortunately. TR. It would have to be TE. TR is too late. Tech. No. Turn. I don't think we can use the T. Is there anything with the R? Rec. No. Ret. Doesn't look like it works. Rare. So alphabetically before crane. We can't go CN. We can't go CR. with anything. No. CA we could. I think we're more likely to find this 4-letter word. Let's at the start. B-A Bant Banal Bank Banner Barn Bark Bart Bear Back Paperback. Oh, of course. Oh my god. And then it's lantern. Wow. That was bad. So we did start at 25, so that was like 8 minutes. No, 9 minutes almost. And then we'll do strands, and then we'll break, do some Godot, and then we'll come back and do the other 5. Most excellent. So this is kind of like word search again. Most excellent. Is there words like best somewhere here? Most excellent. Superior? No. Most excellent. What else could that be? Because sometimes this is like wordplay with the clue. Okay, let's go for a hint. So we just find 3 random words, then we'll get a hint. Helps so we can find the words well. Okay. Most excellent is the boss. Okay. So we're looking for words like maybe chief. Is there an F anywhere? No, okay. Leader. Is that the only D? Boss. God, I'm struggling today. It's meant to wake up the brain, not put it to sleep. Maybe we look for some more words for hints. Coil. Logo. What is that word? Pipe? Okay, so it's slang. Is it slang? Freight. No? That looks like it could be the what's it called? The theme word. I can't remember what it's called. Spanogram, that's it. Great. There's probably another word that comes off of great somewhere. Still not seeing any other words here though. Wovey. Dandy. Okay. Gold? No. No. God, this is. What's this? Swell. We've got to have like, yeah, swell. Yeah, okay. Groovy. Okay, so we're not using that great at all. That's cool. Is our spangram. So we've got two other words still left here. Terrific? No. All these vowels in the middle are really messing with me. CH? Choice. Choice? Righteous. Righteous? No. Like that? Right. Righteous? There we go. Knew it was there somewhere. Okay, so we'll save the Travle challenge, Travle connections, Sydney to Nerdle, and the mini for next break. Right, so the idea will be to do a main menu. So this is going to be a user interface. Main menu. I forgot, do I need to set the window size? Display window. Why is that the default? So scene default. I've only literally just started on the Godot side of things. I was doing some daily games before, so I haven't really missed anything. But yeah, so far I started on this little what's going to be hopefully a turn-based battler yesterday, and this is where we got to. It's very simple bits so far, but had a lot of help from chat. And basically it's just a tile map for top-down view, and if you click on one of the units, it changes the tile that's drawn behind it. So just basically hooking up various bits. That's all. That's the complete total of it so far. And I'm using the graphics here, this knight from Bracky's Godot tutorial. So I did like a platformer tutorial. So at some point I'm going to do a pixel art stream and try and come up with some tile maps and unit designs and stuff like that, but that's further down the line. Yeah, a decent start. I think that's the kind of basic implementation that I can just build on now. So that's quite useful. So I thought today what I'm going to do instead is hop over and do like main menu screen. It will be a top-down turn-based like strategy or battle game. I thought it's hopefully simple enough to be like a good intro project, and it might turn into a full game, but it's probably more as a prototype to learn a bit more about Godot rather than necessarily designing a proper full game. But we'll see. I might come up with some good ideas for it and want to develop it further. I do want to try out implementing multiplayer in it as well, which I know is like a big thing for a beginner to try, but I think it'd be useful to test out and see how difficult it is to do multiplayer. So that's the plan. But yeah, also welcome in. How's it going? Do you do any Godot developer? Oh yeah, brilliant. Actually working through a multiplayer tutorial. That'll be quite useful to to check out. Let's boost that just a little bit for me. So yeah, what I was looking at though is the size and height. Now I'm fairly sure when I was working on some pixel art stuff before, I kind of settled on some sizes that we should work with. I'm just trying to think, where did I put that list? Is that in Trello? Just going to dig through some oh wait, do I need to drop? No, that's fine. Okay, that's just launching a sprite. Where did I mark out? I'm pretty sure we want multiples of 360 on the height, so 720 would be good. And is it 1080 then? 1080 by 720? Let me see where I've marked it down. Ginjan template. Which is where? In design. Pixel art screen size options, here we go. So yeah, I made a note before. So yeah, if I make pixel art on this kind of canvas size, then I can scale it up. With like whole factors. There's an interesting strategy you've heard of making Tilemaps simpler, but it seems a bad match for your project because it takes a little more setting up. Oh, okay. What kind of thing would that involve? I think really for this project at the moment, it's going to be quite simple tile map setup. I imagine the extent is going to be... Oh, why can't I click that? Because this screen's still up. Here we go. So the extent's going to be maybe a few different types of tiles. I don't think we're probably going to worry too much about tile connectivity. I think they're going to be clearly marked tiles, so I don't need to worry about like the graphics flowing together. And it's probably just going to be a tint that goes. Yeah, is it the? Oh, what? I was looking at some Godot tilemap stuff. Is it the like 2-layer? What's it called? I can't remember what it's called now. It's like dual layer grid or something like that. Yeah, I think I've seen the same video you're talking about. It was really interesting concept, but basically the idea is like to save yourself having to draw all the different combinations of how different tiles connect. It was saying there's an easier way by having a half square offset. Can I dig out that? Where was I watching that? It's got to be on YouTube. But I might just catch the link of that because what was it called again? Godot file map offset. That's got to come up, right? Yeah, there you go. Dual grid system. Was it this one? Just codes. It's a really good video. I definitely recommend. Yeah, let me save that. I'm going to paste it in chat so that I can have it for later, because I'll update the video description in YouTube. Yeah, there was links to other implementations, weren't there? Yeah. Highly recommend anyone who's using Tilemaps. I think that's a bit further down the line from this project though. This is basically well, I can't even say I've made a game in Godot yet. I've done the 2 Brachy's tutorials, the platformer and the GD script one, and then I've basically messed around with it for like 2 or 3 days. But the problem is that was like a month or 2 ago, so everything's really like nothing stuck in my head. So what I wanted to do though, yeah, that's the thing. I've dipped into it a couple of times for game jams, and I've done maybe 4 games in Unity. But because it's just been like dipping into it and then taking breaks, nothing's really stuck too much. But that'll change. I want to get more involved in it now, so try and at least visit it once a week to make a little bit of progress. Right, so this is 720p. I think that's a good size for the viewport. So if I launch it, oh, save scene before running. Oh no, we don't want to run this scene. We want to run this scene. So will that change the project settings now to 720p? I guess. No, it's most likely just gonna start with, well, maybe at some point, I don't know. I feel like it's most likely gonna be just why am I getting lag here? Just a simple grid system for this prototype. I think maybe later down the line we might make bigger maps that move off the screen, but I think this is going to be more strategy based rather than We'll see. We'll see. I just wanted to start with something that's going to scale properly for the pixel art, so that when I come to do some Sprite stuff, I know what canvas size to work with. So this should be 1080 by 720, which it looks like it is, according to these rulers. If that's 1000, that's 1050 there. Yeah, that's got to be right. Okay, so in our main menu, we want control nodes. We're going to start with a main container, right? Preserves the portion of its child controls. So I do like the fact that in Godot you just have like tooltips on everything that tells you what everything does. Yeah, the documentation is so good. Oh, split container could be good. So how am I envisioning just the default start screen? All we're going to need is a couple of buttons. Let's start with the buttons, and we'll work our way back up to containers that deal with how they're going to display. What's a menu button? Pop-up menu and clicked. Okay, option to drop down. Drop down versus what? A pop-up menu. And a link button. So I think we just want the base button here. So this is going to be a start game button. Oh, actually, we should probably drag in. Thanks for the follow. We probably want to drag in a font as well. Which, who knows where that's going to be? Theme? Theme overrides fonts. So, do we have a font? Let me just open up this. Let's see if we've got any fonts available to add in. What would be a good one? Let's have a little look. We do have... I'm sure we got one recently that was quite good for... that we're using in some of our overlays. And now I can't remember what it's called. It's like a pixel arty one. Is it Born to Be? Yeah, it's this one. Let's dump that in our asset folder. And can I set this as our default font? Fonts, no. I think that's for the fonts that are used here. You know what? Documentation. Oh, it could be in globals. Don't think so. Is there a UI defaults? It's really its theme, isn't it? Because we're getting a theme override for font. So maybe we search for theme. Use GUI theme custom setup project scope theme that will apply to every control in your project. That sounds about right. So, theme custom. Here we go. Assets. This one. Okay. You'd be needing to create a new theme, then apply the font there. Yeah, cool. Thank you. Also, welcome in. How's it going? Can we make a... Okay, I don't know what a theme file looks like, so we have to come back to that. Anti-aliasing. I don't think we want any because it's a pixel art font. Yeah, good, thank you. Just trying to remember what I did like a month ago because I had another big break between last time I used it. It's right on the right. It says empty right now. Oh, down here. Oh, so that would be how I'd make a new one. Ah, cool. Default font hinting. What's font hinting? Not sure. I think that's okay though. So I need to save and restart by the looks of it to apply that. And then we'll have a look at the custom theme. I can close this one. I'm not using that now. Close that. We're going to reopen? Yep, it's reopening. Nice. Yeah, so I think I'm doing this like prototype project as a nice easy way to get back into Godot and to try and cement a bit of the stuff that we'd learnt in the Brachy's tutorials. So hopefully doing this will kind of like cement some of that learning back into my brain. So easy to forget stuff if you take any breaks between, unless you're using it fairly regularly. Did we not? We didn't save that scene at all, did we? No. Okay. We can do a new scene, that's fine. So, main menu. Oh, this song's a little intense. Let's skip forward one. You can try without giggling. I think there's a benefit to giggling in that you get the answer quicker, but I do find sometimes that you remember the solution better when you struggle through it and have to figure out where things are. But also, like, we got the docs right here. No, I probably will be doing some googling pretty soon. Yeah, that's the other thing. As long as you got the time for it. Okay, we're gonna save this scene. Oh yeah, there's gonna be plenty of problems further down the line that I definitely will need to Google. So, well, I'm still learning, but mostly about the interface of Godot. I think it's easy enough to do either way. So what are we going to call this? We're going to call this start game. And is that now using the right font? It is. That's good. Okay, but we were going to look at theme here. New theme. And how do I make that new theme? Have I just made a new theme? No. Okay, here. Oh, well. Right, okay, so there's a lot of things you can configure. Right. There's so much to configure. Right, okay. I do like the looks of this. This is kind of okay. Colors. Can I do colors here? No. Manage items. Type. Just all kinds of styles. One useful button is the plus icon on the top right. Oh, the one that I just clicked. How many people to take it to screw in a light bulb on Godot? Right, so we can add a button. Right. So this is just the default. Starbox flat. Focus. Font size. Fonts. Oh wow, there's so many. Okay, we'll come back to this. There's a lot of configuration options. I think Godot does it quite well that, like, out of the box, there's a lot of UI and UX kind of configured. So let's just save this as a default theme for the moment. Just so that we know where we can go back to edit it. Where did I save that? Did I save that top level? No, I saved that in scenes, which is not what we want. Let's put it in assets for the moment. Yeah, I feel like it's something that I will dive into, but I think setting the theme for a game is going to be more when you have a good idea of what the kind of overarching theme of the game is going to be. Whereas for now, I'm just making a default interaction, default menu, that kind of stuff. So that's going to be tiny though. If we run this, is this just running this main menu scene, or does this run the game? Okay. Yeah. Definitely agree. Right, so in terms of size and layout, I feel like that should be controlled. Let's, can I clear that? I don't want anything assigned here, that's fine. So I don't want the button to control its size or anything like that, do I? Kind of do. So I do font sizes here and do 64 pixels. That'll do for the moment. And in terms of margins, padding, that kind of stuff, that's got to be here somewhere. Text behavior. I'm sure that's going to be here. Mouse input, focus, tooltip. We don't need a tooltip. Colors, constant font sizes, fonts, icons, styles. Custom minimum size. Oh no, wait, I do remember. There's a node, isn't there, for padding? I'm sure. Is it margins or padding? Margin container. Is there a padding? No. So we put this in there. And then on our margin container, we have there we go. Our margins, top, left, right, and middle. Top, left, right, and bottom, sorry. So if we do 5 pixels, I still think that's not what I'm looking for though. I think you might be right. What was your suggestion? Custom minimum size. Minimum. Is that here? Custom minimum size. But that's going to be like 64. That's going to be different, I think. Because what I'm really looking for is like padding around the text to give it the button a bigger size. But if I guess if the text doesn't change size, but surely the text needs to scale with screen size. Text is line, vertical alignment is sign, bidirectional snow, release. It's just worth looking through some of these as well. Here we go. Yeah, so its current size is this. Yeah, let's just have a quick look. Oh, don't want that there. I want that on this one. Padding. Let's just do Godot button padding. See what? Yeah, it might be an idea just to min size then. I was just hoping for something that's like just have a 5 pixel padding around the text, but considering there's a margin container that makes it nice and easy. These are all quite old posts anyway. It might have changed. Let's have a quick look at this. See, look, you can do H separation, which is basically padding between. I guess it's more margin. Okay. So where was our minimum? Could we edit these? We could. So I think it was 272 is our standard here. So we want to add 5 each side. I mean, that works fine. And what was the other? $72 pixels tool. Oh, it's here. So that's 5 pixel padding. Let's take it out of the margin container because I don't think we need that now. Maybe let's make it 10 pixels. 292 and 92. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so we're gonna duplicate this. So this is going to be our start. We're going to have an options or settings. And then I guess a quit, exit. And then let's group all 3 of these. Size and position of control nodes will be set by its parents. That's why either use its parents nodes type properties to or adjustment of size. Okay, nice. Yes, it just seems weird to me that like the margin container, you just set like values straight into simple fields, but to get padding you have to know the size of the text and then adjust the minimum size of the button. But maybe that's they thought margin's good enough for that kind of stuff. So what I want to do is reparent a new node, and let's have a look at a yeah. There's probably a setting somewhere. That's just feels like there should be. That's the main thing. So I'm going to do vertical arrangement. That's good. And then on our layout, do we have size? Can we move? Why? Okay, I guess we want a parent of this. It's just the container, right? Maybe grid container. No, grid container will require me to have other things, though. I basically want to have in this half of the screen. Let's play around with this a little bit. Let's, instead of having that in a grid container, what settings have we got here? Position. I don't want to mess around with position. I feel like what I need to do is have a horizontal split. Let's do that. Let's put this in here. And can I say this is in part 2? Layout, where's... Or do I need something in... part 1? Maybe just add like an empty control. Am I moving the whole H split? Yeah. It's not really what I wanted to do. What if we change this? Change type. I think we want to use containers here. I guess maybe a box container then. Yeah, I forgot it's all here, isn't it? Let's do this. So this is going to be... It's already full height, that's fine. Why is its transform offset? Because the panel one is first, okay. So can I set this so it's 50-50 split? It's got to be a simple way to do this, it looks like. Looks like we've got all the controls here. Anchors inherited, direction. I can probably just do it by setting this size, which I can't edit. Okay, custom minimum. So 540 we push that into half and half. It's not really what I want to do though, is it? If we do something like this, I mean, that's probably the right location for them. But no, it's not quite what we want to do. But there's a lot of options here. Let's put them back to the defaults though. These are all okay. So this must have an option for, yeah, this. So I put them at the middle of the screen. Can I add more padding between them somewhere? It's got to be in here as well, right? Separation. So let's do like 200 pixels. That's too much. Maybe just 50. Let's update the settings and exit. And then, yeah, I just want to right align that though. I guess we could end align it. I guess I could just have it like this. But then there's no need for the horizontal split. We can just do that on the container itself. Okay, let's go for that then. So, if I can grab it properly. So we'll do it second half of the screen. We'll add in the ooh. Need a margin around it. Now why is that moved back? Oh, because that has control. Okay, right. That's a bit. Bit different. Let's do that there. Sorry, I know this is slow progress, but just playing around with the different nodes is going to help me understand what each of them do. And also hopefully help me remember where all the settings are. So if we say layout, transform, size, not really. It would just be like pretty standard 720. I probably just want the start settings exit in this third of the screen. So it'd just be a case of doing something like this, but with the margins to shrink the button sizes. And actually, we probably don't need top and bottom. We just want right and left. So let's say this is like 120 pixels on both of these. I mean, that kind of thing would be okay. And then we'd have like some kind of background image behind all of this with the main menu. So is texture rect an image? Or do we use a panel? See what some of the options here are. Label. Guess we want a text direct. So this, we just want to stretch the whole. Yeah, that's fine. Oh wow, there's loads of options here as well. New canvas texture, new viewport texture, new image texture. I guess just an image texture, right? Let's do that for the moment. And then how do we load this? Load. Okay, so let's just, I mean, it's not the right image to use at the moment, but okay, that's nice and easy. So we can have that as like a background image. Ideally, this is just like an interesting title card, but just to show that we can just upload an image there. I wonder if I can select a portion of it. Let's just do, let's do a new file. So what were the sizes? 160 by something. Oh, I closed it. Yeah, I don't necessarily want to use a tile map for that one. This is just a background image for the main menu. So at the moment, 160 by 90. Like for example, all I'm going to do here is just have like a full page of a color. Oh, just like that. Let's delete that. Godot. Turn-based bachelor assets. Wait, this is going to be the A sprite file, which needs to go somewhere else. So turn-based bachelor, and this is backgrounds dot A sprite, and then we want to export sprite. That's fine. Visible layers, that's fine. Output. No, not here. Into the asset file. And we'll call this main menu. Oh, menu. So I'll just use this for the moment. All going to be placeholder stuff. So let's edit this, I think. How do we... Load. Assets. Did that not export? Oh, because I didn't click export. Did that time? No. What should I do wrong? File export did it not save the location? I think it didn't. Yeah, wait. Up here. Battler. Assets. Here we go. Okay. And then export. There we go. That's the step I missed. Right, now we can load the background. Why is it offset? Have I accidentally moved it? Yes, I have. There we go. What else has moved? The whole main menu? No, that's fine. That's not halfway anymore, is it? 720... 560, that's the wrong size. Now we want to stretch it to the canvas. That's better, right. That's 160 by 90. Does that not scale properly to... I thought I picked these values so that they're scaled. That's got to scale, right? 160. No, what do I want? 1080 over 160. No, 6.75. $160 times 8. Why have I got that down as being 720? That doesn't sound wrong, does it? Oh, is it 1280 by 720? I think I've got the wrong aspect ratio, haven't I? 720p. Yeah. 1280, not 1080. Helps if I get the values right. There we go. Where's our display window? 1280 by 720. Okay. Now we want to fill the whole screen. Cool. Okay, that's much better. And then this now needs to be half of 1280, so 640. And this also 640. There we go. Right. It's the boring stuff, but it's useful to get done. Okay, so now how do we say, if we click the start button, what happens? Does functionality just have to be done in code? I'm hoping that's the case, but just in case. Icon behavior, button press, button group. No, I think it's a script. So I guess we want a main menu script. probably want ways to interact with these. Keep on pressing control down before I've started dragging it, and it doesn't like that. Okay, so those are our unreadies. And we just want to know when they're pressed, right? So we probably want a signal from all of these. Maybe we don't need the unready if we want the signals. Yeah, actually, let's get rid of those. And let's connect these. Yeah. Right, so we've got our start, our settings, and our exit. Put them in the right order. Right, I don't think I need to test this, but start pressed. And okay, this song is a little bit much, sorry. Let's go to something new. A bit intense. Settings and exit. Okay, so this, run it and just double check. Everything's operating how we expect it to. What's this? Don't need run. Don't need the calculator now. That's done. Okay, so start pressed. Good. Settings pressed and exit pressed. Good. Okay. So, don't need these for the moment. We might bring them back after. So what do we want to do? We want to load the game scene. So this needs to do like scene management. Load game scene. And actually this is probably like a setup scene. If we press settings, we want to show display settings windows. So it's going to be audio controls. What else? I think that's pretty much it for the moment. And exit will just close and save, maybe. Probably not save, but close game. There's probably a very simple exit. Call the when the node is about to leave the scene tree upon freeing, scene changing, or after calling remove child and script. Okay, so enter tree and exit tree kind of stuff might be how we change scenes. Let's have a look, quick Google, because there's probably a very simple explanation. How to change scenes, Godot. I will give an example. Menu, main menu, do game. Viewport's child nodes will render the images it generates. This holds true for nodes outside the current scene. Autoloads fall into this category. Also scenes which you instantiate and add to the tree at runtime. Oh, so you can preload. Okay, preloading some scenes. Delete the existing scene. Change scene to file. Well, delete the current scene immediately. You can also delete the main scene, assuming the root node's name is main. The Godot documentation is so good. Like, it's not just like this is how you do something. It's like, just so you're aware, this is the pros and cons to doing this and what you need to be aware of. So yeah, we could delete the existing scene, which frees up the memory, but then if you want to come back to it, it's going to take more processing power and all that kind of stuff. Fair enough. Hide the existing scene. By changing the visibility or collision detection of the nodes, you can hide the entire node subtree from the player's perspective. So the memory still exists. There's no need to move any nodes around to save data. More data is being kept in memory, which will become a problem on memory-sensitive platforms like web and mobile. Now, I kind of want to target web and mobile, because I think a lot of the games I want to make are going to be small-scale 2D pixel art stuff, so that should be what I'm looking at. Data continues to receive processing updates. So I feel like splitting it up, like a main menu scene, surely we want to just unload it. The game can reload a main menu scene if the player wants to go back to the menu. But for most games, you don't tend to spend much time in the menu screens. It's like you go into the game and then when you quit. Unless I'm doing something like a scene select, multiple level, that kind of thing. But I don't think I'm thinking of level select stuff. Or game lobbies, maybe. But like the main menu, less so. Oh, I'm probably overthinking all this anyway. Tree, get tree, change scene. Right, let's do that. So in our main menu script, we want to get tree dot change set scene, change scene. Is it? I thought it was change scene. Change scene to... Why is that not working? What? What do we have options here? That doesn't look right. Why are we not getting the right get tree? See, it's there. Oh, I missed the brackets. Ugh. Change scene to file. Game. Is that it? And let's put the print first. And what would exit be then? Probably similar. Get tree. Use elite. Quit. Quit. Sounds right. Search out. Quits the application at the end of the current iteration. That sounds about right. So let's run the main menu and just see if those work as expected. You never know. So exit should just close it. Good. And start game takes us to the scene. Brilliant. Okay. Just works as you'd expect it to work. So then with settings, we probably want a separate window that opens here, but we want a window that can be reused elsewhere. So it makes sense to do a new scene, I think, because we want to be able to access this from the game scene as well. So like a pause menu would also have this as a separate child scene. So this is going to be our settings menu. And for the moment, we could probably just copy all of this. If we paste that. Oh no. It's not what we want to do. Can we select all of these? Copy that? No. Is it because I didn't copy it properly? No, just paste it as the scene, which we don't really want. What if I do this and copy? Yeah, that'll do. So let's say, should we make this the pause menu? Can I duplicate? Might just do here. Yeah, cool. Oh, I didn't save it first. Scene resources pack scene. Oh, have I done something wrong? It's probably the signals, isn't it? Can I cut out the signals? No, it doesn't look like it. Maybe I just gotta disconnect them all here. But they should still be connected here, right? Yeah, good. Right, let's get rid of pause. Let's save this. Or we try and run this. Does this... So now, yeah, now these aren't connected to anything. That's good. Okay, and then we're going to duplicate this. Oh, we're going to cause this pause. So settings, actually, we don't want this at all. You can have different things. Actually, we'll leave them in for the moment because we'll edit them. So on our pause menu, we're probably going to have a resume. Not so I can type. I don't know why my computer's acting so slow though. Feels like there's a bit of delay on it. And this will be main menu. And this is our pause menu. Save that. And we want to add a pretty similar script. Create. Okay. So this is going to be almost the same as this. Pause. Except these need to link through to the correct button signals. Although this isn't going to be changing the scene. If we're in a pause menu, we've probably got this playing underneath. So we're not completely reloading the game scene. We'll be resume pressed. This will be just displaying the hidden game scene, I think. So that's there. Settings will still be settings, that's fine. Oh, it does just connect it. That's interesting. So I don't need to worry too much about copying code and retyping it all. So if I rename this to like X, well no, this is not exit. We want this to be main menu. And this will actually do this. Main menu pressed. We'll probably come back and do proper naming of everything at a later date. Okay, so that should all work. Settings we'll come back to. So we just need a button in our input map for pause. Do we have anything for pause yet? No. So add a new button. See if there's anything here for the built-in. What key is this? Menu button. Do we have an input for menu? Okay, we're going to add a new action. It's going to be... let's call this player pause. And we want to add escape. And probably like key, just in case someone's playing on like a desktop, sorry, in browser, you don't want to press escape. So let's try that. And that's just going to run in like a game manager script, so we'll come back to that. So if we run our pause menu, at the moment resume and settings aren't going to do anything, but we should see the output. And then main menu should actually take us back to main menu screen. Again, settings doesn't do anything, exit will exit, and start goes into the game scene. Perfect, okay. Right, I'm going to do a little pause there. Going to go and get a coffee, do a little stretch. So we'll be back in a few minutes. Let's do that, be right back. All right, back in a sec. way back. Right. Let's get rid of this stuff off the screen. I think we're going to do our last few dailies now. So this is Travle challenge. So the idea with Travle is you normally have to go from one country to another and name all the countries in between. Shortest route, fewest border crosses is the best. With challenge, they tend to do once a week and you get something a bit more tricky. So going from Bulgaria to Ukraine along the Danube without crossing it. So imagine we've got to go up to the Alps and come back down. If the Danube starts that kind of way, which I assume it's going to do. So from Bulgaria, I'm not going to get this in the right order at all. This is going to be tricky. So where are we? I mean, we've got, I think Moldova's like here. That's at the end of the route. I assume we've probably got to go like Serbia up that way. Maybe Croatia. Let's see. I know I'm not going to get a perfect score here. What's next to Romania, Bulgaria? I don't know this part of Europe very well. Serbia's here. So it might not come up to where we want. Wait, sorry, my music's finishing. See, I think I got repeat on, shuffle on. And it seems to not like shuffle. Why is it not liking shuffle? Yeah, that's better, okay. Right, let's get something new. There we go. Is that going to show? Yeah, cool. Okay, next to Romania, what are we going to have? Let's just go with Serbia. I think this... Yeah, okay. I thought Serbia was low down. My bad. Okay, we'll need Moldova. Finish off. And let's put that in now, considering we're not doing in order. So, north of Hungary. And it looks like we're going off to the west as well. So, above Croatia is Slovenia. But we might be going higher than that. Maybe Czechia. Maybe Slovakia. Let's try Slovakia. Yeah, it's fun. So it's weekly challenges. Weekly and daily. Okay, so we've gone Bulgaria, Serbia, Croatia, Hungary. So Slovakia's got Czechia here. Or Czech Republic. Oh, okay. South of that. Slovenia then. No! Austria. And Switzerland or Germany? Let's try Germany. Oh, and that's it. That's the whole route back. So we had two incorrect guesses there. Czech Republic and Slovenia. Yeah, so the the challenges. So sometimes what you get, I think if Leave Steve can't hear in a meeting, I'll type it out. But the weekly challenges can be like following a river. Sometimes it's like using only bodies of water. How do you navigate? Very. Some can be following rivers. Other times it's historical countries instead. Or sometimes it's via bodies of water and not countries. Travle.earth. And they've also got, I think if you click on here, all of these different ones. So you got like world ones and specific countries. If you want to get better at like counties or regions and stuff like that, or states. But yeah, I tend to do the weekly challenge, which refreshes on Monday, and then the daily, which is just go between two countries. So Pakistan to Yemen. It's going to be Iran and Iraq and Saudi. Nice and straightforward. It's not perfect because I did Iraq before Iran. Right, connections. King Kong, weep, beep, beep. Yahoo. Ding dong, ha ha. Coco, hoot. Skirt. Bubbles, Dodo, purr, yuck, yo-yo, vroom, and George. Okay, so I think we've got monkeys here. So King Kong, George. Was Coco a monkey? I feel like Yo-Yo's a monkey. Okay, we'll come back to those two. Oh. Noises from cars? Ooh, this is gonna be tough. Hoot, purr, seem to, and whoop. What's gonna be there? I feel like this is laughing as well, maybe. Don't want to guess that just yet. Where does Yahoo come in this? Okay, let's try these monkeys then. Pretty sure Coco. Maybe Bubbles? There we go. So yuck. Yuck. What's yuck gonna match with? We've got purr, hoot, I feel like these three connect, but I can't think of what else maps with it. And beep beep and vroom that seems to be a connection. I suppose an engine can purr. Let's try that. Yeah, there you go. So purr and whoop were not the ones that I thought would connect. Ding dong, ha ha, dodo, whoop, yuck, yo-yo, hoot, and yahoo. I'm so confused with what these are meant to be the easy connections, right? Wait, what's the color? Okay, we've got the straightforward one and the second tricky one. I think Weep and Hoot. Maybe Yahoo. What am I missing here? I mean, we've got enough mistakes that we can just run through it all, but ding dong. Yahoo? Is it like ways of greeting someone? No. Yuck. Why is yuck? What's that gonna... Okay, let's see if we can get one-aways and stuff like that to help us out. So, hoot, whoop. Hoot, whoop, and Yahoo. Let's try that. So I think we get rid of that and maybe use yuck. Oh, as in like yuck, 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 yuck. Maybe. I mean, that's a stretch, I think, in my eyes. So how is this the straightforward one? I don't know what that connection is. Knucklehead. Okay, maybe it's just American slang that I don't understand. I found that one the hardest group there. Okay, so Cynic to Nerdle, the normal version here is 5 movies in this grid, 4 clues for each movie, and obviously 4 of the clues. So like, let's say you get 4 rows of movies, and then one vertical will be a row as well. Will be a movie as well. So, Buddhist monk, Tibet, karate sounds good. Morgan Freeman, Cobra, Tibet. Ralph Macchio. That's the Karate Kid, I think. Julianne Moore, Buddhist monk, boxer, Million. Magician, David Thewlis. Karate, Hilary Swank. 7, Nicolas Cage, and Next, and Elizabeth Shue. I'm pretty sure... Is it not in Tibet? Okay. I'm sure this was Karate Kid, but no, apparently not. This Cobra Kai, or whatever it is. No, it's... Okay, so there's no Buddhist monk or Tibetan setting in Karate Kid. Oh, is it all based in LA? I really need to watch that at some point. Okay, so Julianne Moore. Let's swap out Nick Cage. No. Okay, 7 years in Tibet, right? $1 Million Baby, and Karate Kid, and Next. Okay, so then there's one more movie which will be one of each of these categories vertically. Which is going to be what? Morgan Freeman's in 7, isn't he? No, okay. Maybe a boxer movie. Nick Cage, Million. Oh, I'm not going to get it. Oh, almost did. Buddhist monk, Hilary Swank, karate. The next Karate Kid. Okay. 4 out of 5 is still fine. And then reversal is the opposite around. So you have a grid of movies and you're trying to find themes. Might just drop the audio slightly. Okay, so we got $1 Million Baby again. Escape from Alcatraz, Demolition Man, The Deadpool. The Deadpool. That's not to do with Deadpool, the superhero, then I guess, or the not superhero. A Bronx Tale, Trouble with the Curve, Cliffhanger, Paycheck, $1 Million Baby, The War with Grandpa, Smoking Aces, Cape Fear, Argo, Killers of the Flower Moon, Cobra, Rocky Balboa, and The Flash. Have we got Arnie here? No. Or Stallone? What's he going to be in? I don't know people in most of these. This is going to be tricky. Argo is about getting the journalists out of I don't know where it's set, but it's like escaping. And Alcatraz, maybe. No, okay. Bronx Tale, War with Grandpa, Killers of the Flower Moon. There is Stallone. Okay, $1 Million Baby, Balboa, and Bronx Tale is also some connection. No, I don't think there's any boxing or anything in this. Although, Argo, The Flash, Clint Eastwood, Ben Affleck, Robert De Niro. Okay, so helps to have seen the movies then. Maybe Paycheck going here? No, Argo. Oh, movies they directed. Yeah, I don't feel bad for not knowing that. Okay, last break game, and then we'll go back into Godot. And it's the mini. Spill the beans. Gossip. Come back to that. Where that's been used by the Dutch police to take down illegal drones. Eagle, hawks, probably maybe eagle. Don't know. Online shopping. Amazon, eBay. Feel like it's order. With 3 down. Nope. Try another guess. God, this is tricky. Schedule, modern email button. Schedule send. Root veggies in borscht. I don't know that. Carpenter's shaping tool is going to be a lathe. No, try another guess. Guess again. That's going to be again. Like 3. I'm blind mice. Big beast in Banff National Park. Banff in Canada. So what's it going to be in? Like an elk, maybe. Spill the beans. What's the word? No. Online shopping. E-tail? Is that? As opposed to retail? Think again. And beat? Blab. Nice. E-tail. Please don't make that a real thing. That's such a horrible word. Okay. But all good. So what are we going to do? We're going to make a settings menu. So in our settings menu, we're probably not going to need many buttons. I'm going to skip this song. Just a bit intense. Right, so what we're going to need, we're going to need a couple of sliders. Slider. Horizontal sliders. Yeah. And a label then. And let's put this in our vertical box. Our label's going to say music. I think we're going to get rid of start and settings, and then this is going to be a back button. Oh, let's rename that as well. And I think we want these are going to go next to each other. And how do we want to group this? I don't think we need them next to each other. They could just be also grouped in a vertical container. Maybe just a V-box or V-split V-box. I think V-box. No, above the back button. No, above the back button. And minimal separation. Want the label to be larger text. Font sizes. It's going to be like 8. No, it was not 1. 32. Let's choose to do that for the moment. So I'm going to call this music slider. And then we're going to duplicate this. Sound effect slider. And what we'll probably do is add a bit more padding here, a bit more gap between. Let's do like 75. And then our sliders, can we make them a bit easier to interact with? Yeah, we can add loads of different. Okay, we don't want to bother too much with that. I think we just want to do volume controls for the moment. We can extend this out at some point when we want more. So now in our pause menu, if we have our settings seen, but I have it not visible. And the same with the main menu. So then our settings. Settings. Enable. No. Set active, set enable, set visibility. Show there, show and hide. Looks like there is. So in our pause as well, we want it there. Oh wait, we need in our pause. We need that. And then in our settings, we're going to want a settings script. And then this needs to, well, at the moment, all I'm going to do is the back button. And this just wants to like hide, right? Does that work? Who knows? It's not complaining. Print back pressed. Let's try that. So actually, rather than the main menu going to the game scene, let's send it to the pause scene instead, and then we can test it out a bit better. So we do settings, we get our settings, we go back, that's fine. Exit will close. Start gaming takes us to our pause menu now. Settings is there and back is fine. What if we try and click like, yeah, that seems fine. Main menu and exit. Cool, okay. That all looks like it's working fine. So we'll return this to the game scene. And then I guess we can start thinking about audio managers and all that. Oh, do I want to get into that today? We're going to be doing global. Is our audio manager going to be global? I think it is. I think we want it to action once and always be there. Do we want to call them managers? Yeah, that's fine. Oh wait, that should be in our scripts. Yeah, okay, it's updated. Okay. Hmm. I'm considering what I want to get into next. So either we can look into like moving units around, adding in turn-based operations and all that kind of stuff, or putting in an audio manager and figuring that out. We could do some pixel art, but I kind of want to. I haven't got loads of time left. Again, I could just do what we did yesterday and start coming up with some notes. So, looking scene collection in the tile set, tile map layer node. Select and deselect units. Attack and move options. Let's say in our game scene, we're going to want a game script. Let's just leave it a game for the moment. So, I've forgotten how to do this, but there's function and player input. I really need to look back over my other the other tutorials, how we looked for player input and all that kind of stuff. Actually, let's just do that. Let's open it up. And we'll have a look. So if we look at the Bracky's tutorial game, I mean, I might get rid of these because these are all empty projects. I was thinking about revisiting old Game Jam games, which I might do at some point. Bracky's, that's the jam. Did I do anything for Bracky's jam? I can't remember now. So let's open this up and see what we did for input. When it opens. Right, so it'll be on the player script, I'm pretty sure. Input is action just pressed. That was it. Okay. So actually that's in process? Where are we doing this? Physics process. Yeah, so it'll just be in process in this one. So we want to go input dot is action player pause. And we want to say if this happens, but where is our pause menu? We need to have the pause menu in the game, right? Or we want to just show it on top? Which, when we're looking at changing scenes, hide the existing scene. So I guess we could just drop the pause scene into here. And we don't show it. So resume would be just hide. And then let's save that. In our game, we want to do a reference to our pause menu. And we say pause.show. And that's it. Right? So now we start on our main menu. Let's launch this. I think that's just it, isn't it? So start game, we escape. Settings, overlays it, back. Resume. Okay, so why? I need to do that. Try that again. And maybe with settings we need to say that it covers the whole screen. Let's try that again. Okay, settings, yeah, start game, pause, no. Why not? Almost there. So in our game scene, Is that canvas too big here? No, that's the right size canvas. Is this not what we're going to do then? We take this pause menu out here then. Is it because this is a 2D node? Or no 2D? How to show pause menu. Godot. Okay, firstly that's something we'll need in anyway. So if we go to our pause here, we'll undo that. And when we resume, which is this one, but also here. We're not going to notice that though, because we've got nothing actually running just yet. Pause menu example. Start by creating a button that we use to pause the game. Create a menu containing a close button. Set the process mode of the menu's root node to when paused. Menu's root node. Attach the script to the menu's root node. Connect the pause button created earlier to the new method of the script. Inside that method, pause the game and show the pause menu. Where's this process mode? Ah. When paused? So maybe we don't need this at all. Let's just check if that works. So we pause it. No. How do we make this show? Create a menu containing a close button. Attach a script to the menu's root node. Okay. should probably just then spend a day just reading through the documents. So much going on here. These docs are so good. Just need to come back to them when I've got a bit of a fresher set of eyes on. So do we need to have the pause menu here then? Then I feel like we need the root node to be control. So if we do something like this and have it as let's do a lobby scene, which for the moment we're probably not going to do anything with. And let's do a play scene. And in our play scene, we want to drop both the pause menu and also the game. And then basically all of this we can get rid of. Just get rid of the no. We're going to delete the game scripts. That can delete. Files being removed are required by other resources. No, wait, if we save this, then there won't be, right? Yep. Get rid of that. We want a reference to this. And then in here, we say if input dot is action just pressed, player pause. Pause dot show. And then also this is where we want to do get tree dot pause. Get tree, is it paused equals true? Is that how we did it? Get tree dot paused equals true, yeah. Okay, then in our main menu, we load lobby. And then in our lobby menu, just for the moment, we're going to go straight into so just here, we're going to pass straight into Get tree. Scene. Change scene to file. Play. So it doesn't really do anything at the moment. It just passes it straight on. So now we start from the main menu. Hopefully this all follows through. We'll have to see. No? Why are we starting here? Main menu. Run from the scene. Right, settings, yes. Start game. What scene are we on? How do we see what scene? Print. Lobby loaded. So shouldn't it go to play? And then if we play the play scene, yeah, we see this and we get our pause scene. That's good. This just isn't processing. So lobby loaded does work. Why does it not transfer us across? Let's just do this as a separate function then. Let's do func load play scene. How are we calling these functions elsewhere? All lowercase, all underscores. So I think I prefer this than my ones. So function load play scene. And we're just going to call this straight away. Let's try that. No, don't want that. Stop. Main menu. Load that. Why is it not? Was it trying to? Scenes play. Print. Load scene. Load play scene. In quotes. Is it because we just changed to this menu? Scene. Get tree. Scene. Change scene to file. Get tree. Change scene to file. Scenes play. Is it because it happens too quickly? Do I have to give it, just leave it some time to... Doesn't look like it. Is it not like that there's nothing here? just add a child node that's like, let's add a button. Start game. Let's not have it masked. Well, yeah, it's fine to have it massive. Let's just do this for the moment. And then in here, we need button pressed. Get rid of all of that. Let's try this instead then. Doesn't matter where you click, it should move on to the play scene. Yeah, okay. Okay, cool. That all looks good. So there's not much to it at the moment, but we kind of have a bit of a setup here now. So we've got a main menu that leads into a lobby. In the lobby, this is going to be where I'm going to have it that the player can opt into various settings for the game. And maybe if we're looking at doing multiplayer, this would be like how to find, how to like do matchmaking and stuff like that. Maybe. That's further down the line though. And then we now have a play screen, which has our game and our pause menu. And it may also need a end of game scene. So when the game is over, it can display a summary or like stats or stuff like that. So that might be possibly something to add in next. But yeah, I'm starting to flag now. Yeah, it's been well, it's not been that interesting. It's been menus and UI and stuff like that. It's never really too interesting, but I think I'm going to be wrapping up stream here. I'm going to try and stream again tomorrow and hopefully be doing something a bit more interesting next time. Maybe we'll start putting some managers together, game managers and stuff like that. Figure out how it all works. I figure like it might be interesting to have something that determines how like map size and that kind of stuff. We'll see. But yeah, maybe we might do some pixel art stuff tomorrow. We'll see. Thanks everyone who's hung out. I hope it's been interesting. Thanks for the follows. Well, thanks for Steve Leap for your follow. And yeah, we'll be back a bit tomorrow and see how it goes. Thanks. See you next time. Have a good week. Bye.